myself, Leighton, for another Thursday's instalment of balloon modelling. So I'm going to be bringing you a new balloon creation, not a creature, a creation, because I'm going to give you an alternative to the very repetitive request of the balloon sword. It is one of the easiest things to make, so it's not a great one to show off your skills, but you will be asked for loads of them, to the point that when somebody asks, it makes you cry inside just a little bit. So I'm going to give you an alternative which is just as equally well received. It also stops the constant battering of each other. Kids running around beating each other with them. Instead they're going around going pow, 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 because we're going to make the balloon gun. Alright, so grab yourself a 260 balloon of any colour. We're going to pump it up. We're going to leave a gap at the end. Usual kind, 5 fingers. Doesn't matter if you go a little bit further than that, because there's not a massive amount of twist in this, and you can get really experimental with this. You can have a bit of fun with it. So first of all, we start from the handle. So you need enough for the fist to hold, just a little bit of spare in case they slip. Pinch it and twist it. There's my 5 twists on there. Second thing we're going to do is a pinch twist. We're going to make that 2 fingers. Make sure it's soft, give it a pinch. Put the twist on it. And for the pinch twist to truly happen, take your handle, place it along what's left of the main balloon. Now pinch the bubble that you've got there and twist it. There we go. Pinch twist. So it looks like an ear or a little kidney shape. There you go. Now, give it a squeeze, keep it nice and soft, keep stretching it out. You see that's disappearing already. We're going to put a petal twist in. Now the petal twist only needs to be big enough for a balloon to pass through. Like so. I'm guesstimating here that this is about 7 fingers. It is 7 fingers. 7 to 8 fingers is what I would suggest. And that's somewhere just in between, which is brilliant. Pinch the balloon that I'm twisting. I'll just pop in a little twist on there to make the next bit easier, and twist it in. We've now got this. Alright, that's not your gun, but there's your handle here, your pinch twist and your petal twist. I want to put a gap in here, and this is where when you come to make these, you can play with it and alter it as you feel. You can put a 3-finger gap in there, you can put an 8-finger gap in there, as you feel. I'm going to pop a 2-finger gap in, make it a 3-finger gap. Just pop a little twist, so I've got a tube there, and I'm going to make another loop, identical size. Actually, for a bit of show, I'm going to make this one slightly smaller, just for a bit of effect. There we go. But it's still big enough for me to pass that balloon through. So, squeeze where I'm going to add the twist in, twist it, and then put it into the petal. And that's all we're doing. We're now going to take what's left of the balloon and thread it through. And there is your laser blaster. Now, you can hand it over like this is fine. You can give it a squeeze and fill out the end of the balloon, or if you've got a bit more left, you see there's not much left at the end of this balloon. If I left a bit more space, give it a go anyway, I could put in a bubble at the end. So to make the bubble, I've put a twist in. Bring that close, you see? I've put a twist in. I'm going to stretch the balloon out and squeeze the air out into the end. Let that unwind. That gives you a little bit of an idea. So even that actually does look really cool as a laser blaster. And there's your 1 balloon laser blaster. Super easy, not very difficult. Now, there's a 2 balloon laser blaster, which is even easier, or just as easy. So we're going to have a crack at that as well. Now you want ideally 2 colours that complement each other. I've got a yellow, stretch it out, and an orange. I'm going to blow both of those up. Now, one's going to be the actual blaster, one's going to be the handles. The blaster, you can blow up all the way to the end if you want, 'cause you're just going to bend it in half. If you want to put something like this on it, leave some space for that to happen. And we'll do that, but I'm going to, first of all, I'm going to use the orange for my handle, and I'm going to blow that up. I've winded it already. 3 fingers, 4 fingers ideally. Go give it a squeeze, let it wind. There we go, almost 4 fingers, that's perfect. I'll just put that up there for storage. Now this is going to be the actual blaster, that's my handle, this is the blaster. Blown it up so they're out of the way. And I'm going to leave some space so we can make that bubble at the end. 5 fingers, okay. Tie a knot in that. And I just want to straighten this out a little bit. Stretch. I'm going to pop that away for storage, so I don't need it just yet. And come back to this one. So, for your handle, exactly the same as before, you need a trigger on it. So that pinch twist is pow, pow, pow. Yeah? That's the trigger, so we're going to do the same thing. 4 fingers, you need a little bit left over to hold on to. Twist it into that little bubble. So we're doing exactly the same thing. Pull it, pinch it away, and twist it. Now these glass or crystal gem balloons, they do squeak a little bit more, so apologies for that. Loop it over, pedal twist, so everything's the same so far. What we've got, 8 fingers. This one. I'm going to pop a twist in, first of all, and then twist it in. Now you don't need to do that, you can just grab it and twist it in. If I was working, I would have just grabbed it and twisted it in. But when you're learning, it just makes it a little bit easier. There's less poppage. It doesn't go pop anywhere near as often when you're doing it this way. Okay, so 6, 7 fingers along. Okay, let's go for it. Let's call it 8 fingers. Pinch it, pop a twist in, and now you want to eye up your first loop. Get this squeeze out, so we want it to fill up the rest of the balloon. So we're looking for 8 fingers again. There we go, don't want to let that go. So there we are, 8 fingers. Lovely. So as I was saying, on the first loop, if I was working, I'd just grab that and twist it straight in like that. But when you're learning, you may just want to pop on a twist before you go in, just to keep things nice and smooth. And that's it. Simple as that. Until we take the other balloon. You're going to bend it over. Now you can make it half and half, but you can make it match up perfectly. But I like it to be that the bottom one is slightly short, to just give more effect. Now before we thread this through, because we're going to put the bubble in here, we're going to look at that first of all. So what I'm going to do is just twist off a section of air, which I'm going to put into this palm, and I'm going to squeeze it with this hand, but not until I pinch. Let me get it nice and close. So I'm going to squeeze this bubble in my palm, but I'm pinching the balloon to restrict how much air can come through, to make it quite difficult. And then I'm grabbing the balloon and I'm sliding my fingers up, stretching this out now, so it's again restricting. It's too tight for any air to hang around. But this bit is its normal size. So that's the biggest part. So all the air wants to go. There we go, give it a squeeze. Oh no. There we go. we are. There's our little bubble at the end. Bend it over. And then we're just going to push it into those petal twists on the handle. And there we go. One laser blaster, or you can call it a Nerf gun, whatever you wish to call it. Alright? And there is your second choice. Now the great thing about these is as you get more confident, you get more comfortable, you can play about with them and get a little bit more creative. For example, let's grab another balloon. Now I'm not even sure what I'm doing here, I'm just going to make it up as I go along. And that's the beauty of the laser blaster, you can do what you want with it. I'm not sure how much I'm doing here, so I've got 4 fingers left, bit of wind out. I think I'm going to go for a one-handed blaster. But what I'm going to do, so there's my handle, a little bit left over, so 6 fingers, pinch it, twist it. I'm still going to pop my trigger in, so there's my twist, 2 fingers, squeeze it and twist, so I've got another bubble. Handle, remainder of the balloon, pinch twist. Now what I'm going to do, I'm going to do a lot of loops. So I'm going to go quite big. Yeah, so that's about 9 fingers. I'm going to put a small gap in. Squeeze it out, keep it soft. And now I'm going to go for a slightly smaller bubble. Twist that in. Slightly smaller bubble. Might be just enough there. No. Make this really close. Put a little twist on the end there so I can twist that into itself. And then just thread my bubble through. Keep it locked in. So there we go, I've managed to make 3 loops coming down in size. Reason for that, I'm going to grab grab a pink. I'm still not sure what I'm doing. But let's have a play, let's see what we come up with. I'm going to pop a tulip twist in. So, tulip twist, push your finger into the balloon, pinch the knot, and then gently get your finger out. So now the knot of the balloon is in my fingertips. I'm going to twist the balloon this side of the knot. Alright? The knot's inside my fingers and the twist is in front of that. So there we go. And I'm going to push it up inside to lock it in. There we are. So it looks a bit like the barrel of a gun. Hopefully, anyway. And pop in a 4-finger tube, a second 4-finger tube, and a third 4-finger tube. And the third body of that, so I'm going to push this through. Now you don't have to stop. Whoop. Too busy chatting, know what I'm doing, so I'm going to watch it. And there's fun going. There we go. This is just me having a crack, making something up on the spot. And this is the great thing, you'll be able to do this yourself. I'll throw some pinch twists on now. one pinch twist I've put on. 2 pinch twists. Now actually, I should have put pinch twist that side to stabilise that bit, but learning process. This is me just making up as I go along, having a bit of fun with it, seeing what we come up with. Then we're going to thread that into there. I've got a little bit left over, so I'm going to use that. Just a little bit of spare space, and tie that to the knot on the first balloon. And there we go, a funky balloon blaster. And that's the great thing about these blasters. Once you've got these 2 designs in your armoury, to say, and you've got those kind of sorted out, with all the other balloon twisting techniques you've coming up with the bird body from the parrot that I've taught you, and the pinch twist and the tulip twist from the ladybird bracelet, just put them all together into new creations. So looking back on this one, and this is the great thing about when you're doing these things, I wanted this idea of them getting smaller, but I could have started with a smaller loop here. So I could potentially add 4 of those, because they look really cool, and I should have put a pinch twist there. But now I know for the next time. But I'd be quite happy to give that to somebody. It looks pretty cool. Hide the pinch twist in there, keep it all nice and stable. I love this big handle around the back. So there you go. Have a play, see what you come up with. There's some ideas. You've definitely got a great piece of knowledge with these 2, and the rest of it is having some fun on your own. Hope you've enjoyed it. I will be back next Thursday with, you've guessed it, more balloons. In the meantime, guys, make sure you get onto Facebook. That is Non-Stop Kids Entertainment Limited on Facebook. Find out what we're posting. We're keeping you up to date with loads of great ideas on there. There's another group with activity ideas to do during the lockdown, from arts and crafts to just crazy games. 1 o'clock on the Facebook page, you can watch us go live. You can check out interviews. If you want to know a little bit more about me or any of the other entertainers, we've got regular interviews going out via the Facebook page, and you can watch and have a little look. So if you go to the Non-Stop Kids Entertainment Limited and search the group for me, you'll be able to watch my interview or one of my live videos and see a little bit more about us. In the meantime, have fun. Don't pop too many balloons, but keep trying. See you later, guys. Bye-bye.